one of the most memorable things that we did was going to the Nepalese village, and the fact that when we got out of the coach, we had to walk through the rice paddy fields, and it was just so wonderful because there was no paths, and we just trampled into open space and nature, and there our lunch was all ready, and of course the food was absolutely delicious, organic, and we was just in heaven. But what was even more lovely was the young children came and they spoke to us, and then they danced and they sang, and we were able to interact with them. And then the older generation also joined us. I'm one of the older generation, so we got together with their parents and we had a nice time singing and dancing. That was at the Nepalese village that camp took us. And then a few of us were able to wander off and have walks and explore the community. The other place we really loved interacting with was at the missing village that Balibara Foundation is involved in as well. And there, as usual, the bonfire was lovely, and to see all their wonderful work, the weaving, and then the food was organic, and I couldn't taste it because on that day I was not well, but I had the great privilege of sitting beside the community president, Mr. Millie, who was so informative, and he said the schooling was in English medium and they all spoke lots of languages, Assamese, Nepalese, Bengali, English. I was very impressed. And then he very kindly explained to me about the ancestry, how thousands of years ago they came from Tibet and Mongolia. And immediately I felt at home with him. It was like my younger brother was informing, because I've been away from my Tibetan community, so it was wonderful for him to inform me many things about the missing community. And then, of course, I wasn't feeling well, but because I act like an idiot all the time, they insisted that I would get up and dance. And so our group, we got up, and the young girls from UK, they also got up and danced Richard's Family. And that was lovely when Danny and Jazz got up and danced, because, you know, they love young people interacting with them, not us oldies like me. But, so that was wonderful. The Balipara Foundation does amazing work with the community, big communities like this, helping them to keep up their traditions, so we are able to buy some of their cottage industry. But what I passionately feel where Balipara Foundation could do a little bit more is as soon as we are in Balipara, it'll be wonderful to get this lush greenery, floral, tranquil atmosphere, and not just when the gate opens and we step into paradise. Now that this is so amazing, it is de-stresses, listening to the birds, looking up at the trees. It almost makes you feel so happy that you want to cry. But I also feel we ought to share it, because otherwise we make it like them and us. So when we get onto the coach, the gate opens, and then we're in the real world. And then you see the school, the local school here, and the little children. We could all be doing a little bit more. Any visitors coming, just supplying a bit of pencil or toys or balls. But unless we're requested or we're asked, we're not to know. And those who want to give can give, and those who don't want to, you know, they have a choice not to do. All my life I've had kindness, so now I'm always asking, and if you don't ask, you don't know. So I would love to see the Balipara Foundation now planting more bushes, more trees outside the while Mahseer's gate, starting off at the school. I would love to have done a day's tree planting at the school with the kids, and then to the houses, donated some plants. I would love to buy it from Balipara Foundation Nursery and take it to the houses, local houses here, and ask them which they would like, fruit trees, and as well as floral, and then even to, you know, go that bit further to Balipara Bazaar and town and educate them about the importance of environment, and then it'll have a ripple effect that it'll just go on and on and on, or like the vision here sparked, and then the fire, you know, grows, lightens, and the light just shines out, rather than saying this little light is for me only, you know, but more share it out. And then people then come to Balipara, pass by and think, wow, Balipara, is this the town is so transformed, just with the greenery, everyone knowing where the rubbish should go, even get the army involved, local army, the local government saying, give us a land where we can put all our dump. Let the army help, you know, put all the dump, and then get plants and hanging baskets going in the shops. Everyone excited, and then see, because right now what we see is a man is trying to sell meat just where all the dump is thrown, and it's not hygienic and it doesn't look good. And India is beautiful, but if we don't educate, how are the people to know? And it's prevention, 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 and education, education, and share and care. That's all I have to say.